This video, we're going to discuss the global monitor behavior, but we're also going to make a series of videos using this very same scene because what I've really kind of come up with here is a full mini game. Oh, there comes the guard. We got to get out of here. Fun. So the idea is that we've got the time ticking away at the top left-hand corner. That gives me 2 minutes to rob this place blind, and I can go around and pick up these paintings, and they'll add to my money that I've got. But you can also see the threat, the stars up at the top right, are increasing over time. So if that gets to 50, then a second guard will show up, and I've got to be careful to avoid both guards. So it makes it even more challenging. I've only got a minute left to explain. Ultimately, the behavior that we're going to cover in this video is global monitor, which is increasing the threat over time. And then in a subsequent video, I'll go over global modifier and global activator, which are all part of the same game concept. So let me show you how the global monitor behavior works. So here is the global monitor behavior. It's assigned to this pillar here. It's what we call a global behavior, meaning it affects the entire level. You just apply it once, set it as always active. See, I've got this checked always active, and that way it doesn't stop running it if you get too far away from the pillar. And then it just runs this behavior, which is global monitor. The global monitor's whole point, its whole purpose, is to increment a user-defined global over time. Now that could be incrementing it up or it can be incrementing it down, but either way, that's its whole point, is to just do that. So I thought, okay, well, the longer I stay in this museum, the higher my threat goes. That's the idea. So here you can see I've created a user defined global called threat. That's the stars that we saw up there. There's also another one for max threat, of course, but that's really just so that there was 100 on the right. So you can see that was the max. And then we have the adjustment amount, which is how much is it going to go either up or down. And then the time interval is how often is it going to go up or down by that amount. Then you have the effect, of course, add or deduct. There's really only two options. And then the checkbox here at the bottom, activate at start, so that if you want this to start ticking away immediately, tick that box. Otherwise, you could activate the pillar, and that would activate the behavior on the pillar that would cause it to continue. Now, this is just one example of the kind of thing you could do with something like this, but it's built to be very versatile. So you can imagine a number of other scenarios where you might want to increment some sort of user-defined global over time. Let's suppose you wanted to have like an oxygen level or a toxicity level or something like that. You could, and you're gaining toxicity over time, something like that could work. So that's why I chose to use it in this way, but it's all leading somewhere. In the next two videos, I'm going to cover a couple other behaviors that go along with this same scene so that you'll see the game kind of come together. It's not really a full game, but it's a bit of a mini game, right? I've got to steal as many objects as I can in the time allotted by also avoiding these guys. Now, when the threat level gets to 50, the second guard will spawn. So that's just kind of an additional risk. Now I can lower the risk by picking up these little key cards inside these rooms, but that takes me away from the treasure. So I've got to, play it smart and decide, okay, is it better to just go around and gather up as many as I can, or is it better to kind of grab that key card and lower the threat down a little bit so that I can continue stealing? But that'll all be in the next video. So stay tuned. Watch the next videos as they come out over the next week or so, and you'll see it all come together. But that's it for Global Monitor today. If you enjoyed the video or if you learned anything new, please be sure to click the like button down below. If you're new here or if you just want to see more of this, be sure to subscribe. If you'd like to know when the next video is available, click the bell icon. That'll let you know when a new video is ready. And if you guys want to see me flesh this out into a real mini game, like this is kind of a silly thing that I came up with to string these videos together because I'm going to be on vacation for a week. But if you really want to see this as a playable game that you can, get a hold of, let me know in the comments. And if enough people are interested, I might flesh this out because it's actually kind of a cool idea. But that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. I always appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hey, don't forget there's a written guide for every behavior, including ones I haven't yet covered on this channel. And if you want to learn some more, why don't you check out this video next.